Okay, so welcome back to my shop. First of all, I want to apologize for the, well, um, state of things. As you can see, it's pretty messy in here. I get caught up in projects and get so excited with reaching the end goal, I kind of forget the little steps in between, like cleaning up after myself. So I'm about to be at a point where I kind of have to stop and wait. So I figured this was a good time as any to do a video on this. And I'm actually behind. I still need to do a video on the completion of that. I guess technically it'd be like an Aikuchi Wakizashi machete. Um, it was reclaimed steel. I'm not sure what kind of steel it was. Not very high quality, super flimsy. But I rehandled it, reground it, and made a little machete for one of my friends. I'll keep it around, and if and when I ever see him again, I'll have it as a gift for him. This video was kind of in the same vein, based on the traditional Japanese construction with a bit of a modern twist. I'm not sure what to call this yet. I started off thinking that it was an Aikuchi, but then again, an Aikuchi is not supposed to have a Tsuba or a guard, and this one does. Then again, the guard is so small that it might not even. You see what I'm saying? So I think in the end I might call this a Takedown Kaiken. I'm not sure where everybody puts the W or the R in there to make Kaiken or Kaiken or everything I look up just says Kaiken. So I'm going to do some more research on that tonight and see if I can figure out what that is. But I've tried to be as traditional as I can with the construction of this as far as some of the aspects, just modern. So the blade is 1095. I want to say it started out at 1/8 inch thick. The tang is probably still pretty close to 1/8 inch because I used an 1/8 inch drill bit for the slot and the guard, which I'm pretty proud of. It is not perfect, I'll be the first to admit, but as you can see, it won't even start to go on there the wrong way. So once you turn it around the right way, it slides up there and fits pretty darn snug. I mean, it's not perfect, but I'm happy with the way it looks. The guard is finished. Is it its final finished form? It's a little bit boxy. I may round it out a bit more once the handle wrap is done, but I think I'm gonna like this. The blade is finished to, I'm not even sure what grit it is, but it's my tan cork belt. It's about to go into normalizing cycles, and then we'll do the clay for the heat treat. I'm sorry, clay for the hamon for the heat treat cycle. The handle or suka is 3 layers of gray Taro Tough sandwiched and then epoxy together, made to fit the tang pretty perfectly. There's a little bit of wiggle, but I should have a solution to fix that in the end. Hopefully the cord wrap will push up against the guard enough to tighten everything out with the Mikugi pin in, so shouldn't be a big deal. The koshira, or faux koshira, since it's not really detachable and wasn't made in the traditional way, is epoxied, and then there's a small pin in the center that goes into the frame at the base, and then the cord wrap is going to go around and then through this, I want to say it's like a 3/8 inch hole, maybe a little bit smaller. So I'm going to start to normalize the blade, and I'll have to wait to do the cord wrap until I have the blade back on so that I can make sure that the tang is snug. I'm sorry, the guard is snug. But I just wanted to do a quick update on this before I went any farther, because the parts aren't going to look much like this for longer. So thanks for watching. If you haven't seen my other 3 videos, I did a project last week turning an old machete into a Japanese style, newer old machete. It's kind of fun. It was my first adventure on YouTube. If you're super bored and don't have anything better to do, I'd suggest you try it. Until then, this is going to be the next best thing. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time.